Welcome to the best new streaming channel on Twitch. Welcome to Beer.tv. The name is Beer and Kebab. The league is RRF1. And ladies and gentlemen, lights out. It's showtime.
Last car approaching the grid.
Nose damage.
It's ridiculous.
Box, 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 box. Really? In.
What an idiot! Sake.
Send it.
Whoa!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I had no brakes.
Oh my god, it just blew up on its own.
We're gonna have to retire.
Get it, Kel, get it. I hope he has damage. A stupid move.
No! Bicep. talking about, guys. We did it once again, guys. Once again.
Champ, what a career. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally.
Get in there, Lewis. You are the man. You are the man.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. It's BK and Xbox being Kebab, the racing guru, and welcome to Sunday race night. And we have got an absolute cracker in store for you. Full grid, some new drivers, some insanely fast driving. It's the Austrian Grand Prix, Division 1 Elite style. And joining me tonight in the commentary booth, and man, he needs no introduction, so I'm not going to give him one. It's Rara. Good evening, mate. Rara. Good evening. Oh, right, Rara's not talking. He's got about as much. He's got about as much comedy timing as a dose of anthrax. Good evening, Rara.
Well, good evening, everyone.
He's finally there.
Don't worry.
He's finally there. Right, okay. I'm going to get straight on to the race, and we'll have a look at the drivers. There we go, dropping down the list. So we've got Kai Pollitt, Cookie Chip, Jimmo, Skillen, that's F50 Max, Bingley, Lossol, Cozzola, Ralph making a jump up. We've got Apex, TR Williams making his debut tonight. This guy, watch him, he's insanely fast. Typical TRL, quick as lightning. To the Max's back, Towley, AJ, Sniper, Johnny B. Discreetly is having a race in Division 1 tonight. Is showing great pace in Division 2, as is Unique Shots, making the leap from 3 to 1. It's not been done before. Psych Zany, Robbo, and making his debut tonight. If you watched my stream last night, you would have seen him. Herr Squiffy, a quick, solid, fair racer. So we have got, mate, a hell of a lineup tonight. That is just a sensational grid.
It's going to be absolutely insane. Like I say, if anything, I haven't seen the race from last night and from the CSR boys, but if we've got a potential round 2, then I'm all for it. And I believe To The Max is the first one on the flying lap.
On board with To The Max, he is on the hard compound tyre course. 3 qualifying sessions tonight, full grid, Q1, 2 and 3. The top 15 will
For once, in F1.
The top 15 will go into Q2, and then the top 10 will have a top 10 shootout. Good evening to everybody in the chat. The chat's already well lively. Shrews, Shots, Dizzy Barracuda, and Jockson there as well. Good evening, fellas. Hope you're all doing extremely well this fine Sunday evening. Okay. Onboarded To The Max, you say he's going for the hard compound run Division 1. Obviously, he's just going to have a run out on these tyres just to get a feel for the track, and then no doubt come in and put a set of softs on. At least I presume that's what he's doing. Dragoons.
But to be fair, Q1 you can use this as sort of an eye opener and just put on the hard tyres, get your eye in. And voila, get some laps on.
Right, trying to work out who's next on track. I'm just going to jump on board with Lossol, otherwise known as Sneaky Will, coming through Sector 3 on the soft tyres. Yeah, Miura heads in the chat. Good evening, Miura. Nice to see you. Right, Sneaky comes around the final corner on the softs. Let's see what sort of time he can set. I'm actually going to switch on to TV pod mode because I think that works.
153, 4 times slower than Cookie.
Cookie through.
Jimmo's next one round.
Yeah, on board with Jimmo, coming around the final 2 corners.
Psych Zany 1.4.7.
Showing the pace already, 147. I think that's the fastest we've. Is that the fastest we've seen all weekend? 105.5.
It has to be. It has to be.
Apex is coming through. TR Williams coming down Sector 2. Let's watch TRL Williams.
Sniper is going to be first one round.
I'm going to stay on board with the new guy. Our debutant is just going around Sector 2, about to finish Sector 2. We've got a slow car in Sector 2, we've got yellow flags out. AJ's left the session. Can you try and get AJ back in, please, dude?
I will try.
Thank you very much indeed. I think it's just an exploratory lap, this one from TR Williams, because he's got full airs, he's not pushing it, but Towley, meanwhile, is. No, he's not. Towley's not either, right. We're on a fast car. Dom's coming through Sector 1. Robbo is about to come out. Who have we got at the moment on a flyer? Kai Pollitt. 16-1 first sector. Yes, last night doesn't count those throughs. That's a different league, dude. The fastest we've seen so far on RRF1, I was referring to. Lost Soul has retired from the session. He is obviously very confident that time's going to be good enough to get through. Okay. We should be interested.
Really?
Other than that, he's binned it. I'll check the race director in a minute, but Kai's just come around. That's this course where Kai
No,
died.
I'm on race director. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Kai 149.
Lost Soul
Fourth
validated.
fastest.
No, he has generally retired.
So he's not dead.
Interesting.
Brave call.
No, he's not dead.
A 153 in elite. I'm not convinced that's going to get through. You know.
No. A bit. No. To be fair, I reckon it'll be fast enough to get through to Q2. Surely.
Don't know. I don't know. Right. Tyrrell Williams has backed out of that lap. He's going
Tally
to
come round final corner.
Let's see what Tally can do. It's quick. It's a 149, third fastest.
149.
So far. Already, we've got 3 times
Again
in the 149s
149s.
already. Where's Apex? Apex, I think this is a wind down lap from Apex. Just make sure. It's a wind up lap.
Flag sector 1. That'll be Tally.
I think Tally will be probably coming in after this. Right, let's jump on board with Apex now to start his flyer. Where's T.R. Williams on track?
At the minute to be fair, he's only a tenth off the time that he's done so far.
Yeah, we'll leave that one for the minute. I want to see what Apex is going for one here. He's using the ERS.
To be fair, I don't think he's pushing because he's in 0 hours at the minute, so
Yeah,
he's probably gearing up for another flyer.
Apex is 5. He is on full blown hot lap, faster than the speed of light. ERS.
8 temps quicker than his previous lap.
He needs to.
Looking at a potential high, it's still going to be a high 1:06 though. He needs to go quicker if he's going to make it through.
No, I think he'll pick up some time in the last sector. I'd go for a mid 1.6.
Yeah, 1.5 now.
Yeah, I'll go for a low 1.6, high 1.5. It's not particularly fast though. But let's see what happens when he crosses the line.
Yeah, and
Sally's retired from the session. I think he's happy with that time.
yeah, I
1.9.
reckon he's safe easily.
Yeah, this is a low 1.5 actually. I think. Oh, he's backed out. He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. He's
out of fuel.
He's made a complete cock up there. He has made a complete balls up.
Oh dear.
Right, Sniper. No, Sniper's not going to improve this time.
T.R. Williams is on a lap again.
Right, Shots is in sector 2, so I'm going to jump on board the Shots for the minute.
Williams is just going through bollock 1 and bollock 2.
No, Shots has been that one.
Okay.
Shots Williams. Yeah, Williams is just a 10.
3.7 seconds.
3.7, so that'll be a 1.63. Add an extra half seconds. This should be into the 1.5s, you would think, from T.R. Williams.
1.53 we're looking at the minute.
Oh, nicely done. This could even be.
We're a bit wide on the final corner.
153, good
Oh, it's
call.
accepted.
There we go. Yeah, ninth place. Yeah, you can really. It's really weird in this track. Some corners you can really borrow a lot out of the corners. Other corners, touch a wheel on the curb.
It just says no.
Alrighty, I'm on board with Ralph at the moment. Coming from
Jimmo.
sector 3. No, I'm on board with Ralph at the moment. What can Ralph do? Coming around from the corner, start finish straight. Ralph is through with a 1.53, 10th fastest. So we'll flick on to Jimmo. Yeah.
I have to say, no sector time popped up for Jimmo when he went through the.
Unless he's invalidated it already. Let's find out. Let's have a quick time screen. Does it accept it? It does. 13th place, the 1.55. Discreetly is
And
just start
JD
flying.
Apex is still crawling back to the blitz.
Yeah, he's lucky he's got time. That could have been disastrous if he'd said it'd been like 4 minutes to go and he'd done that. So discreetly in the no point racing. I think that's what he normally races in on a Friday, isn't it?
It's what he won the race with an F2 on Friday.
There's a car in front discreetly. I'm not sure if that's a car on the warm down. I think it is. Yeah, it's one of the McLarens on the Jimmo Ralph. Alrighty. Yeah, it's Jimmo. Just gets nicely out of the way there. Kai Pollitt has retired
Kai
from
Pollitt's
session.
retired from session. I have to say, I love the fact we've got 20 drivers.
Yeah, always good to see a full grid, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, people are queuing up to join the best racing league anywhere in the online gaming community. A 153 from discreetly puts him into 11th place. He's still got 7 minutes to run in Q1. Let's jump on board with Herr Squiffy.
Bingley's topped the timing charts with a 1.4.5.
Oh, that's getting quicker now. Squiffy's already up his previous time by quite a long way. Shrew says that's a strong drink, it made you disappear. Huh? I have actually no idea what that means.
No, me neither. Looking at the sector time now for Squiffy. He's 7 temps old.
This is looking much better from Squiffy.
Looking at a 6.4, which should put him
Burger
to
95.
about 16th.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's gaming community, courtesy of RRF1. Club a chair to the bar, help yourself to a beer. As we watch Herr Squiffy come across the line with a 1 minute 5.2, 8th place.
Much better.
Solid time.
Got gained so much more time through the final sector.
Just on board with Maurice at the moment to the max. 2 tenths up at sector 1. Looking for, if you're going to look for a sub 1 minute 5, you're looking, to give you an idea of split time, sector 1, you're looking at about a 16, 16.1. That's going to put you in with a good shout of a sub 1.5. Shrew says, when you drunk your tea, your camera glitch made you just. Oh, yeah, it does that because it's. Because I use green screen software. Did it again, did you catch that? Went to the 4th dimension there. Right to the max there, around bollock 2. Nicely done there, nicely through there. Let's see what sort of time.
Looking alright so far
This
this lap,
actually,
to be
this
fair.
actually looks a pretty quick lap.
He's
a bit wide. He just lost it going through that penultimate corner. He lost a bit of time coming out of that corner. It's still
He's got a chance to do another lap if he can do like a wind down.
So 154.
It's 15th.
It's 15th. He will need to go again. He can come in and put a set of wheels on. He's got plenty of time.
Tell you what, it's going to be close. The cut-off point is really close if you look.
Well, driven by
17th.
Who was it retired? Sneaky retired.
It was
153.
Soul, wasn't it? It was 153. That's under threat.
And I did say that was under threat. I thought it's going to be a low to mid 1 minute 5. Skillen at the moment in the Toro Rosso, just watching Skillen go. That's our 50 max. We know him as Skillen. He's taking time out.
To be fair, Johnny Bravo's in danger as well.
Well, there's quite a few in danger at the moment. I think quite a few. I reckon anywhere south of the one, anyone not in the 1 minute 5s will need to go out again. 157, only good enough for 18th place. Apex is coming around now on a fly. He is quicker. Is he going to be quick enough? It's a 146. Oh yes, it's quick enough. A 146 from Apex. Yeah, I honestly think Rara. I think anyone outside the 1.4s needs to go again to be safe.
Oh yeah.
Looking at those times. T.R. Williams, by the way, did improve to a 153, puts him into 13th place. Right, who is out on a fast lap and who is on a wind down? The shots is on the out lap at the moment. Got a car getting out of the way there. Got right. I think Jimmo is going for it this lap, but to the max in front of him, who is in a warm down lap. Quite busy on track at the moment. Quite a few cars out.
Still on board with Skillen, but he's not. He's not on a quick lap. He's not on a quick lap. He's gearing up for another one.
Yeah, either that or will be coming in for a set of tyres.
Yep, tyres.
Right, let's have a look at the. Was it about 44, 45 second split time? I think 45.2. Yeah, Jimmo's 2 tenths up in his previous time. This will just about get him
got a car ahead
into
of him,
the top 15 years. Getting a bit of a toe off to the max, I think it is. The max is in the pits, right. He might just sneak into the top 15 here, Jimmo. If he's held together in sector 3. Yeah, he has done. He's up to 10th.
Yep, he's up to the top 7.51. That should be enough.
Going to concentrate on the bottom guys here. Right, also, somebody else just jumped up into the top 15. Couldn't quite catch who that was. Williams is now on the cusp. He has to go again. So we're going to watch him now coming up towards turn 3, end of sector 1. This isn't looking very quick at all. No, he's not quick. He needs to recover his ERS, I think, and go for another lap. So I think that's exactly what he's doing.
Tell you what, Skillen, you look at you leave no pressure.
Well, Jimmo gets out of the way. So the cut-off point at the moment is a 1:03.3, and as I say, Sneaky Wolf, Lost Soul, he retired early on the session thinking that was enough. He is now in danger of dropping out. AJ's gone second.
You mean a 153, right?
Yeah, AJ's gone second with a 1:04.6. So we've already got 9 cars into the 1 minute fours.
146, blimey, that's only a tenth behind Bingley.
Right, Williams has bailed out. What's he doing? Is he just getting the car ready for a hot lap? Or is he coming in the pits? What's he doing? I think he is going for it. Right, last corner. We'll stay on board with Williams. Well, actually, we'll see where the other guys are. She's about to start a flyer. Dom's coming through sector 1. Sniper is behind him. So it's Dom, Sniper, and then TRL Williams.
Dom, Sniper, and Tiara Williams. Got you. Where's Ralph?
Ralph is behind Dom.
2.
Right, so it's going to be shots. Sorry,
Right.
it's going to be shots. Oh, shots has let Ralph through, so we'll stay on board with Ralph.
Shots is. Has he made a mistake?
Has he shot his bolt? No, I just think he backed off. I think he wants some clear track. I'd
Okay, Ralph is up by a fraction.
Ralph needs to find. He only needs to find a couple tenths as it stands at the moment. Going through bollock 1 now.
To me, it was like getting darker.
2. It is getting darker, mate. The hill's looking a bit hazy there in the background, and it's not pollution.
I noticed that.
I'm waiting to see if I get the flash of lightning on the screen, like we got on course on Friday, which denoted the rain. Right, Ralph is coming through now. Needs a 153 to get into. Yeah, he's done it. He's into 12th. 151.192. Right, who was next? It was Sniper, wasn't it? Sniper coming around the final corner. No, Sniper's not done it. He's made a mistake somewhere. Shots. Why are these times suddenly so
Is it enough
slow?
to give?
Wow.
I don't know. Is it raining?
So I was just thinking, it's not raining, but I was just thinking for a second. Right, Discreetly's coming around now. He is slightly up. He needs to find about 2 tenths in the final sector. Yeah, he's found it. He's into 15th place. Lost Soul is out of Q1. He retired early. I did warn that it might be not good enough, and he's gone out.
Wow, it actually proved to be true. Tell you what, it is so close.
Right, shots. Where's Sniper? Okay, it's shots, Sniper, and then Tiara Williams. This is it, ladies and gents. This is it. Can any of these cars get into Q2? Johnny B's retired from the
Skiller's
session.
just gone 11th.
Discreetly and Lost Soul are out. Oh no, Shots is no. What's he doing? Is he getting the car ready for a hot lap? Oh, no, he's not. I don't know. What he's doing.
No, that doesn't look like it.
No, Sniper coming around the final corner. Can Sniper get himself up to Q2? No, it's not good enough. T.R. Williams is in the pits. That is it, ladies and gents. Qualifying is.
I think Unique Shots didn't have the fuel to do another lap.
Discreetly is still out there, but it's not quick enough. No, that's it, ladies and gents.
Sniper AJ's up.
Sniper
Down.
He's trying to go again, but he needs to find time. He needs to find 4 tenths in the last 2
I don't think he's got the ERS to do it.
No, he's on the mode 5, which of course is hot lap, but he's got virtually nothing left in the tank. Let's see what he can do. He is the last car actually out on track at the moment. Is there anything he can do to squeeze? Looking for about a 45-second sector. He's outside that. He's well outside.
He's half a second down.
Yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. It just goes to show just how fast these guys are. You've got a guy who's done a 152, ladies and gentlemen, a 152. He's out of Q. He's out of qualifying. He's out of Q1. It's not good enough. Can you believe that?
Put him in F2.
But that just shows how quick they are. Because to say a 152 is not good enough to get into Q2. That's astonishing. It's an amazing pace there shown by the guys. It's raining. It is raining.
Yep, I can see the raindrops now, so
Yep.
rain has entered the fray once again.
Kai Pollitt says, is rain forecast? Well, there's your answer, dude. Shot said, he damaged his wing coming out of the pits. That's what it was. Right, got you, dude. Oh, man. Jock says, impressive standard. Absolutely. We'll have a quick rundown of the drivers. Just skip this crud. There we go. Right. The top 9 all sat in the 1 minute falls. Bingley, AJ, Apex, Syke, Townley, Robbo, Cookie Chip, Kai, Carzola, all in the top 4. To the max, a 1.5 flat is in 10th place. That's how fast it is there. Skillen, Jimmo, Ralph, Hare Squiffy and Johnny B are through with a 1 minute 5.234. Discreetly missed out on the Q2 slot by 1/100th of a second. Rara, 1/100th of a second he missed out. Lossar 105.
It is.
I mean, the slowest time is a 105.6.
I think that would have got you in the top 10 in F2.
That'd have got you, that'd have got you quite comfortably mid-pack, if not higher, for a top 10 shootout in Division 3. Right, it's rain, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, it's raining heavily.
Evening, Gaza, by the way. Are you smiling tonight, Gaza B? Hopefully you are. Alright, let's get some telemetry up and running.
Shrews with the 10 bits.
Yes, I got totally interrupted there. Thank you, Shrews, for the 10 bits. Much appreciated, dude.
There's a McLaren out. It's Jimmo.
Okay, it's all intermediates by the looks of it, ladies and gents. Not wet enough as yet to try full wet. But let's have a look and see who we got on lead cars. We've got Jimmo already coming through towards through sector 2.
It's Jimmo, Squiffy, and Towley.
Okay, cheers, dude. Jump on board with Squiffy. We'll jump on to sorry, Jimmo will do the TV pod mode because I do like that. This is. There's a reason why there was no sound, Shrews. There was a genuine reason. But thank you for the 10 bits. Another 10 bits from Shrews. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated, my man. Rara, I found this track, because it's such a short track and such a fast track, I like to try and stay in TV pod mode a lot more than I'd normally do, because you just tend to really find you get on the action, you know what I mean? It's just one of those tracks where TV pod works so well.
No, yeah, I think you picked it up brilliantly when Forrester went in between the middle of Tomster and Dan Pinnell's in F2.
Wow, yeah, that was pretty special, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Jimmy can do. So it's Jimmo. Then was it Skillen then Squiffy, or Squiffy and then Skillen? I can't remember what you said now, mate.
No, it's Jimmo, Squiffy, and Towley.
Squiffy and Towley. Right, okie dokie. I got that. All right, we're on board with Jimmo. He's got a car behind him, not far behind him actually, but I can hear an engine sound in the background.
I think it's Bingley on the outlamp.
Okay. What did we say about the Inters? About 112 on Inters around that mark?
I was thinking like a 112, yeah. With these guys, possibly a 110, but that's pushing it.
If it was me, it'd be a 2 minute 12, no doubt. As I go backwards around the track and.
What do you do? Stop off for a bratwurst?
No, I'm just slow, mate. I don't mind admitting it. And Austria's supposed to be winning.
Oh, blimey, we're already past the 1 minute. We're on a 1:15 here for Jimmo.
Like, where's Squiffy? He's coming in the pits. Right, Towley. Towley's coming across. 1:14.4 from Towley.
14.4.
There's a lot of guys on fast laps. To the max. Skiller on 1:14.1. Syke 1:13.8. Cookie coming around the final couple of corners. Dom, you're absolutely right. It's insane. A 1:52 was the cut-off for Q2, mate. Astonishing. 1:39.
9.
Solid time.
1/10 separating them two.
Carzola went through the 14.3. Robbo with a 14.3 also.
JD Apex.
JDP Apex with the 1:14.1.
5th.
AJ's about to cross the line now. The 1:39 goes third fastest. Bingley through sector 2. We'll jump on Bingers.
Yep.
Coming through bollock 2 there.
So this is such a lovely track to drive.
Oh yeah. Do you know what I like also is the elevation change and also the camber. The camber changes going around the track.
Yeah.
I love that because it keeps you on your toes. This is looking
it does. You feel alert all the time. Bingley is 1:13.1.
7/10 faster than anybody else so far. and Johnny B has got, well, put it this way, he's either got the gearbox glitch or his gearbox is about to blow up. Because that sounds.
I've got proper gear changes on mine.
All I've got is going all the way around. But it's comical, so we'll stay on board with Johnny B.
He's in. To be fair, he's in a Williams, so I can kind of understand.
Oh yeah, this is it, dude. That sounds awful in my earphones now.
Oh. Although to be fair, like 3rd and 5th for Williams the other night, so they can get points.
Yeah, they got points, it did indeed. Right, here comes Johnny B. It looks alright, 1:14.7, 11th place so far, not good enough. Right, but let's get off his car, please. Let's get off his car. Right,
Kai's just starting a quick lap.
Yeah, I'll just onboard Kai. Squiffy's behind Syke at the moment, so we'll jump on board Kai. Let's see what Kai can do. Is he going to die tonight? Is Forrester in the chat first of all? And if he is, predictions for Kai's death. Is he actually going to make it to the race tonight, or will he die in qualifying?
Well, he tends to spin out quite a lot in the rain, I've noticed, over the years.
He did a good one last night in the CSR. Final corner, sideways, went straight on, straight into the wall, both start and finish straight. Yeah, Forrester's there. Kai to crash, lap 8. Good call, Forry. Alright, Kai comes through bollock 2. This actually looks quite reasonable. 51.
I was going to say it doesn't look fast, but it looks steady.
This to me looks pretty quick, mate. 14s? Yeah, 14.2, 10th fastest so far.
Goes into the top 10.
I mean, look at. Oh, wow, these times.
Oh, Squiffy's got a lot. Squiffy's got a lot of cars in front of him.
Not good, is it? Particularly when you're in the wet as well.
Oh, it's forced him wide.
Swifty comes around. To go.
Watching the Haas then go over the bumps on the top of that crest then, it was like it was just going boom, 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 boom.
It's looking decent for Squiffy. 14.2, 11th. Shrew says, Beer, predict the top 3 in correct order in Q3 for 30 bits. Okay, yeah, I'll do that, mate. I'll do it at the end of Q2. I'll call it. I got it right last night. Well, I kind of got it half right last night. But yeah, cheers, mate. I'm up for the challenge. Right, is Squiffy going again?
Interesting.
I think he is. Has he got enough fuel? His fuel light is on. He does have a bit of hers left, about a third of the tank. Of course, for anyone watching the race tonight, there's a promotion going on during the month of September. It is Twitch September in the Twitch community. All Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3 subs are half price. It's a bargain. So you can subscribe to your favourite gamer, me, for half the price.
I mean, who else would it be?
I mean, exactly. And you get to see me. You get to vote on chat replays, custom emojis as well. I mean, what a bargain. Anyway, Swift is coming in the pits. So we'll jump off board
to the max.
We're up to the max.
No, he's half a second down.
Oh, Ralph and Jimmo. Ralph's getting out of the way. Jimmo's back across the line, 1:14.6. Not good enough there. Let's have a quick look. We've got 6 minutes to run, ladies and gents, in Q2. Where's Carzoli? I haven't seen Carzoli yet. They said a 1:14.
He's 8th at the minute.
Oh, he's lost it. Went from side to side. Almost went to the back of Towley. He was on a slow lap there. Well, actually not on an out lap. That was scary. Wow, he managed to recover that. Otherwise,
almost collected.
He almost collected Towley. Towley would not have been impressed if that happened. Yellow flag set to presuming that's cars getting out of the way. We'll find out shortly.
Yeah, it looks like a traffic jam.
Right.
Kai's coming round to finish a lap. Looks slow, to be honest. He's already 118.
Right, Bingers and Bingers has gone again. He's 2 tenths up. This could be into the 1:12s here. If you can hold it together.
I'm on board with Robbo as well.
Right, here goes Bingley.
Only 13th at the
Oh,
minute.
bit of back end steps out. This is looking good though. Bingley's 1 minute 12.9.
12.9.
Psych in sector 2. Where's Robbo? Right,
He's
Robbo
going through, the last couple of corners
in
now.
the Team Alpha Male, the God car, the best car on the track. Can Robbo get
Doing
himself
Bishop
up?
wonders at the minute.
It's a 1:14.2, good enough for 10th for Robbo. Sykes just about to come through the final corner as well. But Sykes slightly down this time. 1:13.3.
Well, to be fair, Sykes done he's done 6 laps on them tyres.
It does take 2 or 3 to get him warmed up though, doesn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah. I feel like when you're qualifying on Inters, you have to do at least 2 timed runs. One to get them warmed up, the second one just to get the proper lap in.
Okay, on board of Towley, he's a 10th up at the moment, coming through sector 2. Got a bit of traffic in front of him.
Oh, yeah, I've just noticed that. Then you've got Mercedes and a Alpha, I think it was.
Yep. I'm not sure. I think Robbo. These guys must be on warm down laps. They're going to get out of the way. Yeah, Robbo's nicely out of the way. I think the other car's too far in front to cause a problem. Famous last words, of course. Commentates Chris.
So, yep. Oh, look, see, there's the other flag already. Oh dear, Bill, what have you done?
Cheeky. Bingley's retired from the session.
Okay, so
he's pretty confident that's good enough, and I'm pretty sure he's right as well. The rain's actually getting heavier. The rain is a lot heavier
now. Oh, bloody hell, it looks so much heavier.
Right, can Towley improve? 1:14.1. No, he's slow. Yeah, that's a good example because Towley made no mistakes there, and yet he's lost 5 tenths nearly. So
he did go a bit wide through the final corner, but I don't know if it was enough till he's half a second.
I've got a feeling that could be just about it, you know, for Q2 in terms of our top 10. Squiffy's
I'll be
out again.
very surprised if there's any more improvements.
Right, just stay on board with Johnny B. He is in sector 2. Where's Ralph? Okay, yeah, Johnny B. Well,
Come on, Team Williams!
Well, Johnny B's actually matched his sector 2 time, near as damn it. So he has got a sniff here. If he can absolutely nail sector 3, he's got to find about a tenth, 2 tenths basically, to squeeze into Q3. This rain has caught people out, Rara. It really has.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
No, it's not good enough. Again, the losing time that last sector.
No,
it's those last 2 corners, mate. It's the last 2 corners are killing people.
I think it's too wet. I think it's too wet now.
Right, Squiffy. Oh, they're skilling off the track then, and Squiffy's got cars in front of him. Jimmo needs to. He's on an outlap. Oh, Squiffy's lap's been compromised here. Yeah, he's retired from the
Squiffy's retired from session
Squiffy,
on track.
you have to. Yeah, you cannot do that. You cannot retire on track. But it's a stadium race, mate. He might have not been too savvy with that rule, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so cut him a little bit of slack maybe, just for future reference.
It is his first. Yeah, it is his first time, but we'll let this one slide.
Right, Jimmo's going again. Where's Johnny B? Johnny B. Right, Johnny B is a 10th down his previous time. Where's Kai? Kai's just cruising around. Kai's on a Sunday bimble.
He just needs to nail them final 2 corners.
I don't think he can, mate. It looks like that's where they're losing the times in the last 2 corners because they're high speed and there's no grip. See, you got to lift. You've got to lift off so much. He's coming in the pits.
Yeah,
I think that is done.
Yeah, he's paid.
Where's Jimmo? Jimmo's the last car on track. We'll have a look at his sector 2 split time.
Robbo's bacon may have just been saved.
I think he just by 3/100th of a second as well.
Yeah, look at Cazola's already fitted the wet tyre.
Right, Jimmo. Yeah, Jimmo's down, mate. 1.2 down at the end of the split time. I think Carzola wants a little run out, doesn't he, on the wets to see what they're like, because he might be leading in Q3. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Q2 done and dusted.
Oh, yeah. Jimmo, don't bin it now.
Pit's that way, or is it that way? I don't know which way it is. It's over there somewhere. There he goes. Okay. And Jimmo retires from the session.
Cazola's coming out.
Yeah, we'll jump on board with Carzola because he's having an exploratory lap with the wets. And I presume by that means that infers that Q3 is going to be full wet weather tyres.
I mean, he doesn't have enough time to get round.
I think it's just to get a feel, isn't it? He's not worried about setting a time. It's just literally get some rubber down and just see what it feels like. You know.
Rory car feels a lot more stable now.
Yeah. There we go, big good. So setting the time speeds on light, breaking into the 1 minute 12s there on the inters.
That was a frightening lap there from Bingley. He's definitely got it hooked up. I've noticed actually over the last couple of races, he's got it hooked up recently. He's returning to form as well.
Well, basically, he's been on form since about halfway through last season, and he's had podiums in pretty much almost every race. Oh, up with 90. Jock, if you're watching the chat, mate, can you PM me the league tables, please, for Div 1? I'll put them up on screen shortly, mate. Just next spot for that from Carl Zoli. I'm coming to the pits now. Actually, look quite
stable. That is Q2 done.
Cheers, matey. Oh, excuse me. Oh, a bit tired.
Oh, don't make me yawn.
It's infectious. Alright, ladies and gents, that is Q2 done and dusted. In order, Bingley, Syke, Zany, Cookie Chip to the max, Apex, AJ, Towley, Carzola, Skillen and Robbo all through safely to Q3. Kai, Squiffy, Johnny B, oh mama, Ralph and Jimmo drop out of Q2. Just to have a look at the times there, it's there's 1.3 seconds covering the top 10. I can guarantee you in the top 10 shootout, if you all set laps, the gap between first and 10th will be probably considerably less.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Johnny V, keep your head up, son. I started 13th because I got caught out by the rain in F2, and I ended up finishing 5th in the Williams, so keep your head up, son. It's still doable.
Thank you, Jock.
Oh, it's got worse.
My God. That's steroid rain.
Who's braving it? Anyone?
Not for a minute. But what I will do, before we wait for... whilst we're waiting for guys to come on, I'm just going to give you a... I'm just going to quickly bang on the league up the league tables, just 2 secs, ladies and gents, just to give you a quick idea what's what. That is current league tables for Division 1. I'll put them back up again shortly because I just want to get back out and watch these cars.
Syke and to the max.
Kaiser's in the chat first time. I'm glad not to be in Q3. It's looking a bit dicey out there. Dragoons in the same Bingley with the iPhone powered by his Corsa.
So first 3 cars round, I believe, are Syke, to the max, and Towley.
Okay. Oh, cheers, dude. I was going to do something else there as well.
Oh, no, not again.
Oh, that's right. I need to. I'm just pretending that I'm actually not sidetracked by something here, because I am actually sidetracked by something here at the moment. We're just on board with Syke at the moment. We can barely see Syke for the spray there. There's so
I was going to say, the visibility is pretty poor.
I'm just looking for something, gents. I can't see it. Okay.
It's actually that driving rain. You can see the rain going across the circuit.
Fucking daddy long legs here. Get off, sod off. Hate that. Right, let's get some telemetry up and get into broadcast TV podcast.
The day the racing guru was caught out by a daddy long.
Ah, you little bastard! Come here. Did I get you? No, I got thin air. Jesus Christ. I'm on board with Syke. If you can jump on Syke's car, call it. I've got to find something real quick, dude.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'm on it. You still need to do your top 3 predictions as well.
Oh, top 3 predictions for qualifying. I'm going to go for Bingley, Syke. Gotcha. And Robbo. That's my shout.
So yeah, I'm going for Bingley, Syke, and JD.
Okay.
16.3 will go to the max.
Cool, cool.
16.4. What can Tally do? Fastest 15.8. And there's Bingley. Skillen coming down now.
Alright, sorry about that. Skillen with a 16.1.
16.1.
Right, Cookie Chip is in sector 1. Carzola is coming around the last corner. Let's quickly jump on board of Carzola. Because he did an exploratory lap at the end of Q2. What can Carzola... It's look good. It's 15.6. Good enough for second place. Cookie, AJ,
Sykes,
and
did Syke do a slow lap, or is he just struggling in these conditions?
I'm going to jump on board with Syke at the moment. He has got, I think it was it? Okay, he's got to the max behind him. Oh, Syke, yeah, big block up there. He's going to have to bail out of this lap.
There's a lot of traffic there. Cookie's trying to get around, but he's got a force India up his backside.
Right, Sykes in the pits. There's a Ferrari coming around. It could be AJ. This is Cookie. It's just on board to the max now. AJ sets a 119.8 to the max, a 116.1. Solid lap.
Cookie coming round.
And he's got Robbo just behind him. The two Alphas. This is looking good from Cookie. So 115.4, good enough for second place. Robbo is about to cross the line. Can Robbo take pole? Provisional pole? No, it's fifth fastest, the 115.9.
Well, qualifying's got more juicier. I think this heavy rain sort of throwing things in the air a little bit.
I think it has, mate. I think it has.
AJ coming round to finish the lap. Going through Bollock 1 and Bollock 2.
Right, let's jump on board with AJ.
He needs a lap time that can represent his actual pace, because he has got some pace around here.
Yeah, it's very quick in qualifying. In the dry. We saw that last night as well in CSR. Yeah, it's looking pretty good from AJ.
Fans in the background just getting
This
wet.
is looking good. 115.5, third fastest we've seen so far. Right, he was on a it's hard to tell he was on a fast lap because the driving conditions are terrible. Like Apex.
I'm on board with Skillen, who's coming up
improved.
towards the final couple of corners.
Syke
is put into zone.
Yeah, he's going to roll the dice, isn't he? Oh, Skillen! Oh, Skillen!
Skillen, that's horrible.
Lag!
Horrible lag.
Crazy lag. But he's improved to 6th place with that 15.8. So we'll see if Robbo's going again. Good evening, Dan Pennells, and good evening to Jackie Cole. Nice to see you, fellas.
Good evening, boyos.
Well, I think Robbo is going again at the moment. Just about matching his previous lap. Just a tad down.
It's interesting that we've now got 3 drivers ready on the inters. We've got Cazzola ready, Tali ready, and Syke ready.
Indeed.
I'd still say the rain's pretty heavy. But there's not, to be fair, there's nowhere near the amount of standing water on track as there was about 5 minutes ago.
Right, I don't think Robbo's... is Robbo improving? I don't know. No, he's coming into the pits.
No, Robbo's pitting.
Right, okay. Alright. Skillen's still out.
Skillen's still out on the lap, I think.
He's coming into the pits.
Nope, he's in the pits. And now we wait for the final part of qualifying.
I'm looking for
Yep, Inters seems to be the order of the day.
Can't find it. Shit. Oh, that was 3 mark. I'm not very impressed with the language. Should be ashamed of yourself. Right, got a Ferrari coming out.
Ferrari coming out.
It's AJ.
Monsieur AJ. To be fair, I think he's come out at the right point because the track is probably going to get better and better in these conditions now, and he's got time to get his tyres warmed up and to a good operating temperature.
Get 2 laps on them. Alright, let's see what AJ can do. I'm looking for my...
JD's next one.
So I'm looking for a JPEG and I can't find it. Doesn't matter. It's all good. AJ just feeling himself. I was going to say, AJ's just feeling his bollocks there. Bollock 1 and Bollock 2. Feeling his way around the track.
Just feeling if they're still wet. Yes, they are, because this place is saturated.
Yeah, his Bollock 1, Bollock 2 is a bit damp there, ladies and gentlemen. Right,
A bit wet on the sides.
Let's see what he can do in his fly. As you can see, the rain is not as heavy as it was, and a lot of the water...
it's dropped off dramatically over the last couple of minutes.
You can see the racing line appear there as the water's being rushed off the track. He does have a couple of cars up ahead of him in the distance. I don't think they're going to be fast enough to cause an issue at the moment. And of course we will probably see times. Oh, let's just get on the brakes. But yeah, he does it without blocking up, man. That's good stuff. I think we will see.
This certainly makes the last part of qualifying funny.
Yeah,
not funny, but like lively.
Yeah, the times are going to drop rapidly, I think.
Now I recommend 112s, maybe.
I'd still say 114s, mate. 113s, 114s. The track, it looks to be about the same as it was in Q2. Get me wrong, there.
AJ's catching them cars really
these cars
quickly.
need to get out of the way. They are doing good driving, fellas.
Oh, good boys. Problem is, Towley's going to have that problem now.
Maddie Monkey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's gaming community, courtesy of RRF1. Pull up a chair to the bar, help yourself to a beer. AJ's come around the final corner. This is looking pretty good, about a 114, 113 maybe. 113.9.
113.9.
That sets the benchmark.
Next one
Apex
is JD Apex, I said.
In the Red Bull. The Red Bull sounds horrible.
Well,
it sounds absolutely horrible in this game.
I don't think so. I thought it might have done, but you know what?
Well, hey.
It just...
If hair dryers turn you on, man, they sound wonderful.
Oh, you know. They do.
Apex 14.3.
14.4.
Right, Sykes 2 seconds up. This will be possibly challenging AJ because he's going to be quicker in the last sector as well. Yeah, this is looking good from Sykes. Definitely a 113. 113.2. 7/10.
132 smashes it.
Right, to the max, I think. On board to the max.
Yep, I'm on board with him. Either him or Towley's a long way behind. Yep, boot to the max. I think AJ's on another lap as well, to be fair.
I'll just keep an eye on that timing screen.
Just ahead.
AJ, see if he improves. We'll stay on board with Maurice at the moment.
Yep, on board with him as he comes around the final corner. AJ though looks like he's down a bit.
Yeah, AJ's not improved. To the max, they will improve by a long way. 114.0, third fastest we've seen so far. Jump on board with Towley as he comes to the last couple of corners. That is qualifying done. This is Towley's flyer.
Oh, to the max, sideways through turn 1.
And Towley is through the 113.4, puts him in second place. This is it now, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are on their final laps. Robbo,
Apex coming down the main straight now.
No, Apex has not improved. Robbo is 5/10 up at the moment. This is to try and get Robbo into the front row of the Alfa Romeo. Can he beat Towley's time? It's looking quite promising. It's a 13.7, just outside third place for Robbo. AJ's in sector 2. Maurice is in front of him. Where's Bingers?
Bingley's coming round now.
Coming round. The final quarter. Carzola went into third place, by the way. Can Bingley get pole? This is looking mighty. It is mighty. It's a 112.6.
It's a 12.
It's the fastest we've seen so far. Cookie's
in
coming
the
across
wet
the line
conditions.
now. Cookie goes third fastest with the 113.2. I should have gone for Cookie. AJ and has got Maurice just behind him. So these are the last two cars. Can they challenge the pole?
I don't think AJ's completing the lap.
Neither can Maurice. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bingley gets pole. He is superlative in the wet. Sykes Zaney second, and Cookie
Just
Chip
remind the
third.
new guys tonight as well.
Do not ready up. If you ready up, I'll kill you. I can't find where you live. I'm telling you. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, that is qualifying done and dusted. There will be about a 5-minute intermission, providing no one readies up. But that is it. Qualifying is done and dusted in the wet. Now, the question is, I believe the dry is rain. The race is dry, I do believe. I think it's going to see rain in the race. We could be wrong, though. You never know. Strange things happen in Austria. DJ Littlefield, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's gaming community. Pull up a chair to the bar and help yourself to a beer. Right, we are
I'd
done.
say that was a very entertaining qualifying session.
Good session. Good session, mate. I like it when you've got the different weather conditions in the different qualifyings. Yeah. It's all good.
Oh yeah, it just spices things up tenfold.
Cheers, Shrews. Shrews, the cheeky 10 bits there from Beer and Kebab getting 2 out of 3. Thank you, my man. I tried my best. So that's qualifying done and dusted. Bingley takes pole in the Racing Point. Sykes Zaney in the Toro in second place. Cookie third with the Alfa Romeo. Tally fourth the Ferrari. Carzola fifth with the Merc. Robbo the second Alfa's on row 3 and 6. Skillen seventh with the Toro. AJ in eighth in the Ferrari. To the Max ninth in the Williams. And Apex in the Red Bull Racing.
I have no idea how this race is going to unfold.
A little break. Alright, I'm going to go for a smoke. I shall be back in about 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with the dulcet tones of RRF1, who's going to entertain you with his favourite jokes and one-liners.
Pretending I can sing.
Don't sing. Do not sing. If you sing, I'll chat ban you. And I'll mute you. But you can tell jokes. And I'll be back in about 2 minutes, ladies and gents. And, yeah, we're about to go racing.
Alright guys, so here we are now. Beer obviously gone for his pre-race smoke. I feel like he's going to need it because we've got 20 drivers here on what's... I mean, if Q1's anything to go by, wow, this field's competitive. I have no idea what to expect. There's going to be incidents, there's going to be crashes, there's going to be deaths, there's going to be... the things you normally expect from a racing league. You know, the ups, the frills, the chills, the chases, the... Oh my god, what the hell are you doing? Quote of the day by Shrews. Well, Shrews says, the quote of the day is, the dry is rain. Copyright, beer, 2K19. Oh man, this is definitely one of my most favourite tracks to race on. It's just so much fun. It's a short track, but there's so many places to overtake. It's so quick. You have to remain tense throughout the whole lap just because of the elevation changes and whatnot. And the beer said earlier, it keeps you on your toes. It really does. It's fun. It's fun. It's so much fun. And like I say, RRF1 has brought you entertainment throughout this whole weekend. Thursday, F3, tremendous racing, amazing. F2 on Friday. Wow, what you say? We had a massive battle for the lead, battles all the way down the field, just amazing work. And then today we bring you, well, no, even tomorrow. Even yesterday with CSR, brought to you live on Beer TV. You know, amazing racing once again. And now it's time for these boys to duke it out once more to finish up what's been a brilliant weekend around Austria before we head next week, of course, to our home Grand Prix. I believe it's the British Grand Prix next week here at RRF1. It's going to be fierce. It's going to be competitive. Don't you guys miss it. That's a very valid point. He hasn't put his interval screen on. But it's so cool. Of course, we've had a couple of boys brought in for this one. We've had Discreetly, who won the race in F2. Quite a fierce battle with championship leader Benjamin Prime. Hare Squiffy, who races in the CSR a lot, joined us tonight as well. I'm hoping that he can do really well. Unique Shots, of course, the man who's the in-form man in F3, brought in to see what he can do in F1. TRL Williams, of course, a man that a lot of you guys should know, predicting big things from him. Of course, Cazorla, of course, continuing to join us again after a few races away. It's going to be competitive. This field's going to be competitive. This field is so competitive, it's unreal. Not quite sure when we're going. No one's quite said.
Ladies and gents, also, if you notice there, Beer.tv is the place to be for the best F1 streaming anywhere in the Xbox gaming community. And the streams, I mean, you even saw there behind me the chair that was blinking in and out of existence. These streams are trans-dimensional, literally not of this world. That's how good they are. If I do say so myself, and I fucking well do.
I do feel like you put the chair a second out of sync with real time.
It is, mate. It's trans-dimensional is the word, I think. But anyways, let's have some predictions in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen, for your 1, 2, 3 around Austria. It's going to be a dry race. We're going to get some really fast times tonight. We're going to see some great wheel-to-wheel action, RRF1 style.
We're going. Robbo's readied up.
Right, I can hear myself echoing through your mic, mate. So it's going to be picked up by the stream.
Can you?
Yep.
Don't know how.
Alrighty, we're about to go. Come on, predictions quickly. Who's going to be the winner? Here's your chance. Next week, by the way, there will be a giveaway for the predictions. I'm not doing it this week, but I'm doing it next week. A free gifted sub. Alright, formation lap is on. Shrews has set the challenge. Predictor will finish in the last points position for 100 bits. 100 bits? You've got to make me do all that work for 100 bits. If you made it 1,000 bits, just putting it out there. Come back to me on that and we'll talk business. I'll get my account on the phone. You can have a chat with him. Alright.
Okay, so I find this really interesting that, of course, Q2 was wet, so everyone's
They can
got...
do what they want. Can't they?
They want on their own time strategy. We've got a bit of a mix. We've got about 5 guys on the super softs, or soft, sorry, and the rest are on mediums. To be fair, I didn't feel like there was that much pace difference between the two compounds.
Well,
Just
the softs
one
don't
could last longer, that's all.
Yeah, it's a one-stopper either way, so... interesting to see. Cazorla,
I mean, Pete proved the other night you could do 23 laps on the mediums.
Well, the guy I want to watch is Cazorla, because he is row 3 and he's going to be on the soft, so he's going to be starting quickly. Right, I am going to predict for the last point scoring position tonight will be... Jimmo. Or was it Ralph? It's one of them two.
See, I've got Ralph in my head.
Yeah, I was thinking Ralph. But no, I'm going to...
I think Squiffy's on the naughty step.
I'm going to go Jimmo. Yeah. Jimmo's my man. He won't let me down.
Two people on the naughty step.
He won't let me down. He'll die at turn 1 now. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The cars are now lined up. 2 cars on the naughty step there. Got a... was that McLaren and a Force India, is that? It's hard to tell. I think it is. Alrighty. I'm only kidding, Shoes. 20,000 bits. Just kidding. Alright, here we go.
Right,
ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to go to Cayenne 11.
About to go racing. Got a lovely view looking back. Codemasters have actually done something right for a change. It's 1 light, it's 2 lights, it's 3 lights, it's 4 and 5. It's holding them for a long time, and it is go, go, go in Austria. Sykes got a good start there. Biggles is going to have to go defensive. Look at Cookie around the outside. Sykes got the jump. There's almost a contact there between them. But Sykes has got the jump. But Bigley's going to come right back at him coming up the hill.
So far,
so
clean.
good. Sykes got the high ground though. He's taking defensive line into the corner. Got a Williams running very wide there. One of the Alphas, that is Robbo, as one wide, has lost positions off the start. Looking back for the field, I just want to see. Look at the front there. We've got Sykes goes defensive on the inside. Bingley has a look round the outside. He's going to try and hang it in there. Going to jump on board with the TV pod mode. Look at this battle from Cookie Chip. Sally keeping a watching brief there in 4th place. But Sykes got the jump.
I'm keeping an eye on myself on what's going on further back down the field. Oh, higgledy-piggledy.
Into the max also, there's Carzola in 6th place. It's all line of stunt at the moment, but Syke has got the jump on Bingers now. We've seen Syke is extremely fast. Can he pull away from Bingers? We've got Ralph
Wow.
Unique shots.
No
We'll jump
one
back on that.
pitted.
There's
Discreetly making a move on unique shots.
Dom's a little bit deep there. Is that allowed Discreet to come through? No, it hasn't. He covers him off. I'm going back up the field real quick. We've got Kai on AJ. Kai's going. Oh, he's braking so late there. Has he got up the inside of AJ? I think he might have just made that one stick. Great move by Kai there. Late on the brakes. Jimmo, by the way, has got past Sneaky Wolf. Moves up into 14th place.
Of course, Kai's another one on the soft tyres. He's going to have the grip
Yeah.
at this moment in time. Right.
No,
let's have
I
a
think.
look. See what's going on further down.
Oh, Codemasters, what a crap angle. Now, Shrew says in the chat about that slight contact. It was literally a slight contact, there's no damage. Oh, looking back there, Carzola's getting feisty there on the back of to the max, thinks better of it. Dips back out again. DRS is activating the course this lap. Now, this is the question now. Can Syke hold the lead with the DRS? Cookie sets a
Fastest lap of the race.
I mean, it's academic at the moment. But he will have a run at, let's see, straight line speed, the Alfa Romeo versus the Force India. We know the Force India is, or no point in racing, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's quick in a straight line. Cookie's got a good exit out of
JD
that.
Apex and Skilled.
On board of these two, they're going side by side still. I think Skill's got the DRS, but Apex is pulling. They both got DRS. Apex, of course, got DRS on.
Cazorla's just gone around the outside of to the max and got position. Great move.
Carzola making those soft tyres really count. He needs to make some overtakes. He's got the first one done. All good so far. All 20. TR Williams, Discreetly's made a slight mistake. Williams and Sniper have moved up positions.
See that? What was that?
Lost Soul. Lost Soul's had an instant.
Oh, Sneaky. It looks like he hasn't got a front wing.
Yeah, he's missing vital parts, vital components. But
Well, to be fair, his front wing doesn't look that bad. Oh my god, look at all the penalties coming in. What's going on?
No, it's Austria. There's tons of penalties around Austria. It's a very hard track to stay clean. Oh,
Kai
Robbo and Kai onto the max. Let's jump on board with Robbo. So he's going to have a run here to the max. The max goes centre of the track. Robbo's going to come around the inside. This looks like it's going to be a straightforward overtake. Robbo takes defensive line.
Unique Shots has lost it.
Alright, just give me 2 secs, mate. I've got to run on this one. Right, let's see what's happened to Shots. Where is Shots? Oh, he's going a bit slowly there. Did he spin it to turn 3?
I didn't see the incident.
Yeah,
It was on the exit at turn 3.
Yeah, it gets a lot of people. You get the power down too early, you drop the left wheel on the curve and it just turns the car right round into the opposite wall. Jimmo, the 3-second penalty. But Syke has certainly not dropped any of these guys yet, just half a second. Bingley staying comfortably within DRS, looking to get closer.
Kai's looking very interested behind this Williams.
Right, Bingus right up behind Syke zone, needs a good exit through turn 1, which he's got. Now gets the power down. What can he do? Bingley though, that is a really, really harsh penalty, ladies and gentlemen, that Bingus picked up there.
Here he goes. Kai going to pull out and try and make the move? No, he doesn't.
Right, Bingus going to have a run at Syke Zaney here for the lead, I think. Syke goes defensive to the inside. No, just stay back further. Don't go in the same car as me, mate. Just drop further back on the other cars. Otherwise, we're going to miss potential overtakes further on down the field. Bingus not quite. You know, it's amazing. Bingus with the DRS, he got closer to Syke, but never close enough to actually have a look. Syke looks to have a really good setup for the try.
Williams and Ralph. Williams has made the move on Ralph on the other DRS straight, which shouldn't really be a DRS straight in my opinion, but there we go.
Alright, come on, the last corner.
Kai's still stuck behind to the max.
Oh, Syke's made a slight mistake there, but he's recovered, just lost the back end there. Off the final corner, the final curve, the left hand apex of that curve. Bingley trying to get closer to have a run at sight here, going up the hill with DRS. Again, I don't think he's quite close enough here. Carzola picks up a 3-second penalty. I knew Shrews was going to say that. As soon as I mentioned about penalties, and Shrews pipes up with, I stay clean. Yeah, we can all stay clean when you do 30 miles an hour. Right, here comes Bingus for the lead on Sykes Zane. This time he's got a better run. Is he going to tuck him behind him? No, he's just going to, yep, tucks him behind him and maintains position. Right, Ralph and Snipers looking quite active there. 16th and 17th place on the timing screens.
Yeah, they have been duking it out. It's been quite fun to watch.
Going to just go back through a little bit. They're all pretty much within DRS of each other. Kai's just dropped outside of DRS and Robbo.
He's just passed to the max.
He needs to clear him quickly. He's on the softs though, so he's got about another 4 or 5 laps to really make them work. Then they're going to start to die after that. Ferrari goes wide there. That was AJ going a little bit wide there for the final corner.
Kai with fresh air, 17.8.
Okay, Cookie picks up a penalty. Turn 1 catches a lot of people out. The Bing's having a look
GD
here.
and Johnny Bravo.
Constantino effect as Cookie closes up right behind us. Now, Bingus has got a great drive. DRS open. Is he close enough? He's about as close as he's been. But Sight looks good in a straight line. He's going to clear it. He's going to keep him behind him. Oh, Bingus had to get on the brakes hard and just move to the left a little bit there. Cookie just keeping an eye on these two. Tally in 4th place also within DRS.
Oh, AJ's ran wide and that's let the Red Bull through.
Yeah, Apex moves up into 9th. AJ drops to 10th. Choose the 10 bits in honour of staying clean. Thank you, my man. At 30 miles an hour. Just kidding. Right, Bingus is as close as he's been to the back of Sykes Zaney. Yeah, turn 1 is majorly important. Tally, 3-second penalty.
That last corner is catching so many people out.
It's that one and turn 1, mate. Turn 1's notorious, but it's...
I wasn't turn 1 that was getting me out. It was more the final corner.
Dan Pennell said Syke brake checked him in turn 4. Oh, that's controversial. Oh, Binger's got a good drive out of there now. Oh, Syke's got oversteered. This is Binger's chance. Syke's going to have to go defensive. Binger's didn't get the cleanest of exits, but oh, he's been squeezed a little bit. Syke has got the line now. Good defensive line through turn 4. Binger's though so close. Binger's having a switch back at the inside. Syke now goes defensive on the left hand side of the track. Binger's looking for another switch back, but Syke there, good defensive line through Bollock 1. Covers that off nicely. Sniper, by the way, passes her Squiffy, as does Ralph.
Squiffy's just let a load of them through. Whether he made a mistake or what, I'm not quite sure.
But the top 6 are covered by 2 seconds at the moment, Rara. That's how tight it is.
We're not going to have France all over again.
Right, Bingers needs the exit here. Oh, lag spike there on Bingers. I think that wasn't just Bingers. That looked like a lobby spike. It was, everything just sort of froze momentarily. Right, Bingley needs a good exit here out of turn 3. Syke there gets a good exit as well.
Tally and Cookie Chip.
I think they're side by side now. Who's got the line here? Tally's on the left hand side. I think that Cookie's got DRS. Who's got the balls under braking? They're going to go side by side through turn 4. They're side by side, no contact. Great driving. I think Tally's just about got him covered off here. Cookie might try and switch back, depending on Tally's line. But Tally gets a good line. So even though he's on the inside of the track, he had a good defensive line there. Only left half the car.
What a what a move by TRL Williams. He just went right round the outside of Jimmo.
Robbo, Carzola is just behind these guys, and Robbo is there, as is Kai. As you can see, ladies and gents, Kai's in 7th place, and he can comfortably see the leaders. Wow. Robbo feinting a move there on Carzola.
He's got past lap 8.
Right, Cookie is now going to have a run at Towley with DRS. Switches to the inside of the track. This should be a straightforward move, you would think, with DRS. I'm going to go to Towley's point of view. As long as Cookie doesn't overcook the brakes, which he has done!
Oh,
Cookie's
he has
cooked
done
the brakes,
massively.
and that is going to possibly allow Carzola to squeeze through, because Cookie will not have DRS. Here comes Carzola. Cookie goes defensive. Needs to be careful, doesn't want him to back a Towley here. Carzola goes for a switchback on Cookie. He's on their soft tyres. Jimmo, a sniper, gets past Jimmo. Skillen gets past JDP Apex.
Oh. And that's allowed Johnny V through as well.
Oh, mama. Right, the interesting thing is this battle now for third place is allowing Syke and Bingley to get away. Towley is vulnerable because
they brought the DRS to
DRS. Yeah, they certainly have. It's 2 seconds now, the gap. So Towley's going to be a lot of pressure here from Cookie as they go up the hill after turn 1. Syke fast slap of the race, 107.8 on the mediums. The soft runners,
Kai's pitted.
Yeah, well, Kai had the spin last night on lap 11 because his tyres died. So I think he's not taking a risk tonight. He's going on to the hard compound to the end of the race. Obviously thinks the mediums won't do 25.
Safe.
It's a safe call. Robbo, look at Carzola, because Carzola's tyres are going to be a little bit worn now. Carzola does have DRS to protect him. Middle of the track, which way
Okay,
is Robbo
Towley.
gonna go? Yeah, I'm just going to stay on board with this one because it's 2 battles in the same corner. I think also contact there between Carzola and Robbo, but Robbo has got through. Back on board with Cookie Chip. He's trying to find a way back past Towley. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Sneaky's out of the race. We're down to 19 runners.
Oh, Sneaky, the first retirement. Rogue Seiko, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Beer and Kebab's racing and gaming community. Pull up a chair to the bar and help yourself to a beer.
Oh, this race is amazing. I have no idea where to look.
I'm staying on board this battle for 4th place at the moment because it is a right battle here. Right, I think Carzola's tyres are starting to hurt now. He's starting to drop off the back of Robbo a little bit. He's still within DRS, but not by much.
Spice AJ went wide at the final corner. That's allowed the McLaren just to
Here
gain
comes
up on him.
Cookie on Towley going in. Deciding not to throw it up the inside, just trying to hold his line. Bingley is all over the back of Syke. I'm going to jump on board with the leaders. Here comes Bingley looking for a possible move on Syke. No, bails out there. Both these guys in the medium compound.
Cookie attempting an outside move this time. Towley has it covered.
And Robbo's getting very interested in this battle now. Just a couple of car lengths behind Cookie Chip. Dan Pennell's is talking to Dizzy, saying cheers for the comment about me and Tomster. I'm glad you weren't talking. I'm glad that wasn't directed at me because I don't make good comments. I would have given you a right old hard time, son. Know what I mean?
Tell you what, this is a good battle between JD and Skill, and those two are passing each other and then repassing.
Right, Cookie is again having a real look at Towley here. He's got a good draft here. He won't get him at turn 1, but he's looking for a good exit out of turn 1, which he has got. Now, DRS on Towley. Can he make the move? This is the closest battle on track at the moment. Look at the timing screens. Here comes Cookie. He's going to go up the inside of Towley. Can he hold it under braking? He lost it last time, went too deep. This time he's got it better. They're side by side. Jimmo, 3-second penalty. Towley's going to try and make that Ferrari as wide as he can, but here comes Cookie. He's got such overspeed there with the DRS coming down here at turn 4. Towley's going to find it hard to defend against this. He's trying, but Towley's got a better line. They are side by side, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember the old days? You can move the camera around.
Such better traction coming out of that corner.
But Cookie's got the move done this time. Cookie moves back up into 3rd place. Bingers, by the way, is just 3/10 down on Syke. These two are battling really, really hard.
Problem Cookie has now is he hasn't really got ERS to defend with. He's only got like 20%.
Yeah, we're back on board with that one again. Well, in fact, we'll look at it from Robbo's perspective. Dragoon says in the chat, I love the TV pod switch. Seen it in F2. Keep it going on all the tracks.
Oh, Ralph, that's not a place to overtake.
Hashtag beer has talent. Absolutely. Yeah, I like the TV pod, particularly Mark, works well at this track. Other tracks it doesn't work quite so well at, but this one it really does work hard. It's better than just having broadcast mode. Discreetly passes Jimmo.
I've just seen that there.
And then swap back over again. Bingy is closer than he's ever been to Syke. Is he going to try and go for a switch back on Syke? Syke's got a good exit though. Manages to defend him. This is an absolutely epic battle here.
It is. Bingley had a bit of a swap on coming out of that corner. Didn't really get the traction that he needed.
Right, look for the soft runners now to make their pit stops. in the next lap.
Sniper and Ralph fighting again.
AJ 3-second penalty.
The problem Kai's got is he's coming quickly up to the back of this group of cars between Sniper, Ralph and Jimmo discreetly. Doesn't really want to be held up too much.
Carzola's
Cazzola
pitting. Yeah, as I suspected, the software's be coming in. Kai started the train going at lap 10.
Yep, in comes Johnny B.
Dizzy Barracuda, how's it going, Beer? Loving the stream as always. Thank you very much, mate. I am doing fucking fine and dandy.
Oh, here we go. 13th Sniper, Ralph.
I'm staying on.
Oh my god.
Bingley is as close as he's been to Syke at any time now. Is he going to make a run now? Syke knows good defensive line coming to turn 4. Can he cover the switch back from Bingley? Yes, he can. Let's jump on board with the lower guys just for a second. There's Jimmo discreetly, Sniper and Ralph.
Yeah, we literally had 4 cars pretty much together going through turn 1. It was amazing. And now Kai's right up behind them.
Bishop's in the chat. Good evening, Bish. How are you, my friend? Oh, look at that. Kai Pollitt with a huge amount of overspeed. He's got the move done. What a ballsy move on the hard tyre.
That was brilliant.
Late braking.
The Renault in front of Kai has wing damage. I saw it being chopped up earlier.
That's Sniper.
I'd imagine.
So Kai's going to go around.
Sniper would have been pitting this lap anyway.
Yeah, Kai's gone around the outside of Sniper. Yeah. No, but the move he made on Jimmo, mate, that was sensational. Got it right.
I saw, mate. That was a great move.
It was ballsy because it was so late. Right, Tally on Cookie.
Like you said, overspeed.
Here comes Tally up the inside of Cookie. Is he going to try and do it? No, he's not going to do it there. Oh, Cookie's run wide. That's allowed Tally through.
Oh, Cookie's run wide, and that's all Tally needed.
Tally says thank you very much. Tally's got the DRS as well. We'll look at that from Cookie's perspective. Job done though. These two have been battle all the time. Smoke in the pits.
Bingley again. Still these two just absolutely thrashing it out with one another.
But it has allowed, as mentioned earlier, it's allowed Syke and Bingley to pull away the gap. 4.5 seconds between Bingley
4.5 seconds now. Oh, hello, Kai and Ralph.
Kai and Ralph. Let's jump on board with that one.
I think Ralph just let him through.
Looks like
because
it,
Kai's a long way ahead.
He's dropped right back, yeah. Okay. Well, Kai going to the end of the hards. Right, the medium runners, they'll be coming in about, what, 20, between the window, I imagine 23 to 26? If they're going to do a medium to soft strategy.
I'd imagine so.
Oh, Big's a little bit deep there. No, dampeners wasn't a brake check.
Sol's left the session.
Lost Sol, yeah.
Make a note of that.
He's had another poor race. Good evening, Wybernator. Wybernator's in the chat. Good evening, my son. How you doing? Carzola has got past Jimmo. Carzola, of course, on fresh mediums. We'll be looking to make some headway for the pack now. JDP Apex on
fresh mediums, and yet his teammates not that far ahead on hards. Two Mercedes are going to be battling each other at some point in this race.
Dampeners is brake checking everywhere. I do believe you're on drugs. JDP though really having to really pressurise his skill and looking for any possible move. I wonder if he's going to try and make a move here going around turn 2. It's the penultimate corner. This is going to be brave. Turn 8. Oh, I might just have got that one done. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, Apex has got through to the Maxes coming into the pits and picks up a 3-second penalty going around coming into the pits.
JD Apex and Skiller, they have been fighting each other.
Cookie and Tally again. Cookie going defensive up turn 3. Has he got the move done? Oh, Tally's got a better traction out the corner. And Tally might just... Binger's all over the back of Syke Zany at turn 4. Is he going to go for a switch back? Not right now. Back on board with Cookie, who gets the DRS overspeed on Tally. Has to go take quite a tight line. That's going to allow Tally to come back. And look at Robbo. Robbo, is he going to thread the eye of the needle and go through all of them here? Wow, that's so close. Awesome driving.
Cookie, that was brilliant. Cookie chopped across Tally then. I noticed when Cookie and Tally were side by side, it didn't look like either one of them had their DRS open.
Epic racing, ladies and gents, courtesy of RRF1, the best racing league you will find anywhere. I don't care who you are, who you race for. This
Cookie got that final
is the best.
wrong.
And that's going to allow Robbo to come through. And Robbo's got through as well. Mistake from Cookie Chip.
Literally bounced off that final corner.
Had to get on the anchors pretty quick as well.
What Robbo needed.
And
He's cleared his teammate now.
Dan Pennell says nice driving. The understatement of the year there from DP. DP. Well, when I think DP, I think double penetration. I've got a sick mind. Carzola 3-second time penalty.
Oh my God, Skillen and JD again.
Yeah, they're going at it again. Well, Robbo, Tally on Robbo this time. Robbo has got past Tally at the turn 4. Tally's going to try and switch back here. But I think Robbo has just about got this one covered off this time. Yeah, Robbo moves up there. Good driving from Robbo. Good awareness from Towley, as ever. Now these two, though, have to get their skates on now because this battle has really allowed Syke and Bingers to pull away. The gap now is 6.8 seconds between these guys.
Practically 7 seconds. That's a lot of time to try and recover.
Yeah, particularly now in the second,
especially in this division.
Yeah, in the second half of the race already. Tiny is flying here. Tiny looking for a good exit out turn 1. Oh, might have picked up a warning there, but I think he got away with it.
He's looking interested.
I think Tally's interested at Robbo as well. Three-way dance here. Going into turn 3. Is anyone going to make a mistake here under braking? Nope. Line of stern almost taking.
Oh, he goes Skillen and JD again. I'll tell you what, utter respect between these guys.
Oh, Tally's made a mistake. That's allowed Cookie through.
That is rare. Was that
a mistake or was that part of a cunning plan? I'm not too sure. I just caught the end of it.
I was going to say, me too. Like I say, unfortunately, it's very rare that Tally makes a mistake, so we have to ask ourselves what happened.
Absolutely. Rogue Psycho, or Seiko. Pop your gamer tag in the chat, dude. Right, Towley and Robbo are in the pits. Sorry, Towley and Cookie are in the pits.
On board with Tally, does he need a wing change? Yes, he does. Tally's having a wing change.
Alright, that's going to cost him some serious time there. That's going to drop him down the field. Now, Kai's got an undercut there on Towley, I believe. Yeah, because Kai was behind those guys before the round of stops. So, Cookie's in the pits. Cookie comes out behind Carzola. So, Carzola got the jump, but Carzola has to go to the end on these tyres.
And Cookie's on fresh softs.
Yeah, we are currently on Xbox Psycho Bet. Hey, keep with us though, dude, because the PC League is a possibility in the not too distant future. Cookie Chip on Carzola, those fresh soft tyres showing all this pace in the world. I think Cookie's going to.
I'll tell you what, Carzola's not making it easy.
Yeah, Cookie's got it done, I think now. Bingley, a 3-second penalty. That could be interesting at the end of the race. Right, the leaders have pitted. Bingers and.
Yes, they have.
Pitted now. I'm going to jump on board with Cookie. I want to see where they come out in relation to Cookie.
I'm on board with Bingers to see where they come out.
So Robbo takes interim lead. Cookie is coming around the final corner now. He's got TOR Williams, got a bit of traffic in front of him. Well, Cookie on TOR Williams is going to breeze past him before turn 1, I think. He's going to do it. He's really pushing hard as Cookie. Yeah. But he's not. He's Bingers and Sucker got out safely.
Oh, TRL's picked up a beautiful slipstream.
It's not close enough. That Alpha's quick in a straight line, mate.
You'd know.
Oh yeah. Wait, hey, the thing is, it's not quick in a straight line when I fucking drive it. It's about as slow as you get, mate. What's the crack with that?
I think there's a bit of shift in favouritism in the team recently with Bishop's results.
Yeah, I need to sort him out. That little brummy brake tester. I'll get him sorted. I'll have him kneecapped or something. Right, Robbo's in the pits.
There's 2 Ferraris
now,
sandwiched.
Robbo's in the pits, so it's going to be Cookie Chip, and I imagine Cookie is probably going to get Cookie got the inside of car here on the penultimate corner, turn 8, and Cookie is through. Is Cookie going to get the jump on Robbo? I think it's a yeah, I think Cookie will, you know. Yeah, he is getting. Yeah, he's got the jump.
Robbo. Oh, easily.
Big undercut there. It's really worked.
I think Carzola's going to get him as well. Yes, he does. Carzola's ahead.
Right, Towley, of course, he had that wing change. That was costly.
AJ made a mistake because AJ was in front of Towley.
No, he wasn't. Not in the pits, mate.
Okay.
Now, Towley was battling Cookie Chip for third place. This is in the chat. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, to the Max and TRL Williams.
Let's watch that one. It's a three-way dance, that one. And there is JDP again with Skillen.
Oh my god, and those two again! Discreetly in the background.
Discreetly is right there. Oh my god, close your eyes. This could be carnage.
Just back
Close
off,
your
mate.
eyes. Oh, I can't see. I don't like violence. Of course I do. I love
God,
it.
discreetly
have a look here.
sticking his nose in there.
Oh, wow, that was close.
Oh,
No contact
wait,
made.
it's straight to
Wow.
the back of him. Psych penalty.
What I do, Rogue, Jock, Big Hairy Jock, if you're online, can you go into the RF1 group and accept Rogue Seiko? Oh, almost a contact discreetly, and what the hell? Lag.
That looked like a bit of lag.
It was. It's terrible.
I will
lag.
say it looked like Skillen did force the Red Bull off track. Robbo Carzola.
Robbo has got through. Carzola cannot fight that one at all.
Look at the gap between second and third. No, it was 7 seconds
Did you
before
just
the
see-
pit stops.
did you
It's
see
now
that?
9.
Hang on, I don't know if you saw that. I just want to see if it actually. Yeah, there's a lag spike. Skillen just set the fastest lap of the race with a 48.56. Yeah, okay. Oh no.
Skillen's left the session.
Yeah, he left the session. We need to keep an eye on fastest lap time because Skillen's got a lagged lap time of 48 seconds. If you can make a note of who currently has the fastest lap, I think it's Bingers at the moment. Yeah, it is Bingers at the moment.
Bingers,
go
right,
to
let me write that
gap
down.
and then fastest lap. It might change yet, but just to keep your eye on that. Discreetly and Apex are still battling hard. Looking at the front there, it is as you were.
Yep, 6-1.
Yes, you have, Jock. I'm sure you have. You're part of the admin group. If not, I'll do it in a bit. Actually, Rara, you can do it, can't you?
I could do what?
Rogue Psycho has just applied to join the group and has answered the security questions.
Let's have a butchers.
Binger's just 0.3 per second down the cycle. It's like deja vu, ladies and gentlemen. He's been 0.3 per second down since turn 1 of lap 1. Apex has got past discreetly again. Watch him switch over again very shortly, no doubt. Now the gap back to Cookie is now 9 seconds. Kai having a great race at the moment. He's broken all predictions. He didn't die on lap 8. He is now sat there in 4th place on the hards, but Robbo will be catching him. Discreetly and Apex swapping positions again.
So is Seiko Richard Sturgis? Because if it is, I've just accepted him.
Yeah, if he's just had the questions, yeah. Towley, 3 second penalty. Discreetly and Apex are still squabbling. And they've got his Skillen back in yet? I think Skillen's back in again.
I'm going to double check. What's it saying on his?
Right, Robbo on Kai. Going to turn 3. I think Robbo's got this one done this time. Those fresher tyres. Yes, indeed. He gets a much better exit as well.
Easy move, bread and butter.
And Robbo moves back at the 4th. Tyrrell Williams, a 3 second penalty.
Yeah, I do think Skillen's back.
Yeah, that's good news. Sniper makes a move on AJ, by the way. Jimmo moves up to 17th. Discreetly and Apex are going at it again. Look at this. Oh, what a switch back there from Apex. He's now stuck behind Discreetly again. He's going to send it on the inside into turn 4. He is. Oh, he's squeezing a bit there. Oh, my word.
I think that was acceptable.
On the brake? Yeah, it was. Hey, I'm the master of squeezing. That was a good squeeze.
That was a very nice squeeze. The juice is worth the squeeze.
Sally is all over. Do what now? Say that again. Sally on the back of Carzola is going to get a good run at Carzola going up the hill with DRS. Sally needs to get this position quickly so he can get chasing after Robbo and Kai, and I think he's going to do it. Just check on board with Carzola from Carzola's perspective. Carzola gets a good run there out the corner though, but Towley gets the power down. The second phase of the end of the corner exit. Towley gets the power down, but Carzola's
great
having
view
a run.
this on the rear rig, Carzola.
Towley though has got defensive line. I don't think Carzola's going to get past it. Oh, great defensive line from Tally. That's right out of the beer kebab, man.
That-
I like that. I appreciate that. That was perfect.
Beautiful.
Discreetly in apex again. Turn 4. We're at it again, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Apex is run wide slightly.
Discreet's letting him through, I think. Was he letting him through? Or?
Let him through. I think he's
Yep.
that looked like a let through. That.
But it's let Skillen through.
Because of that,
It's
that's let
Skillen
Skillen through. we want to see this battle resume between Skillen and JD.
Wow.
A battle that has raged for 28 laps.
What a battle. Again, just a quick play, ladies and gentlemen. It is September, half price subscriptions, 2beer.tv, up until and including the 30th of September. Wow, what a race. What a race.
Plus, there's battle on track at the minute. Looks like the race for the.
I'm going to jump on.
It's been amazing.
Bingers is, again, he's stuck right behind Sonic Zaney, as he's been all the way through the race.
Bingers is doing Bingers was doing what I was doing the other night, using 0, going through all that bit, and as soon as you get to here, knock it up to 3, and then you just put it into the fast mode as soon as you come around this final corner.
Yeah, straight up to 5. What's Syke doing? Is Syke doing the same? Syke's on overtake mode at the moment. Bingers drops down to 1, just trying to harvest a little bit of VRS. Even Ben Prime. Well, Bingers got a run here, a lot of overspeed. I think it's going to be quite close enough. He feints a move.
Is he going for it?
No, he feints a move there just to make sure Syke's wing mirrors are absolutely full of pink.
Could be worse things.
Is that your coming out speech, is it?
Sharp.
Discreetly, 3-second penalty. Right, Skillen discreetly is still battling with Apex again. On the timing screen, ladies and gents, there's 7 laps to go of this epic Austria awesomeness, courtesy
I kind of don't want
of
it to end.
RRF1. Oh, I do, mate. I need a
Oh,
cigarette.
they went banging wheels again.
I'm going to jump on board of that battle real quick.
JD's on the inside.
Here they go again. Oh, no, I'm
one.
on TV mode. Apex has got past Skillen.
Discreetly's put his nose in there.
Oh, Max is Skillen's lagging all over the place again, mate.
Skillen's lagging again.
He keeps on getting X's on the screen, which means he's disconnecting momentarily. Oh, Ian Gillen's in the chat. Good to see you, my man.
Yeah,
Skillen,
I'm not
sorry,
gonna say anything.
Fingers and Syke. Oh wow!
Oh my god, that's the closest they've been for
Fingers is
ages.
having a little run, having a look around the outside here. Fingers has to back down a little bit there. Dizzy Barracuda says, regarding Division 3 drivers going to Division 2, he says they shouldn't have a choice really, it's really unfair to the drivers. I totally agree. I believe that Wibinator, Unique Shots, Dizzy Barracuda, Bishop, Gaza Burgess, anyone
So basically everyone ahead of you in the
anyone else
championship.
faster than me needs to be F2 or they're not allowed to race. I think that's fair, don't you? I think that's perfectly fair. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fair.
I'm going to say yeah, because I want an entertaining division, so why not?
And Brad Hamilton, yeah, he's got to go up as well because he's quicker than me. Well, actually, no, he wasn't quicker than me. I kept him behind me.
Yeah, you squeezed it.
Perfect squeeze. And the stewards, the stewards agreed with me as well.
Cookie, 2 alphas. I think Cookie's just let him through.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sending aboard the leaders because Fingers is really putting the pressure.
Cazzola and AJ.
Wow!
Really battling this all across the field.
Right, Dragooners just said he hates his new seat because a spotter just ran past and his arse is so close to the ground. Okay. Can I take the piss out of you, please, Dragoon? Please let me take the piss out of you. I really want to, you know I do. Right, AJ and Carzola, let's just jump on board of that momentarily. Coming through Bollock 2.
It's a great battle this, they've been battling throughout the half the lap so far.
TR Williams has got past discreetly and Ralph. I've missed that one, sorry. TR Williams up to 12th place.
Where's Williams come from? Didn't notice he was that far behind. Oh,
Shrews,
Bigley and
Shrews.
Syke.
I always know when Shrews is talking bullshit. His lips move. Bingley.
And Penels, I want to go back to F3.
Right, Bingley's going to go for it this time.
They're side by
side by side here. Syke's got to go ultra defensive. Bingley's looking for a switchback. Can he get a better exit out of turn 4? Oh, this is going to be close, man.
Oh, it looked like
this is going to be really close. Get on board the right car, you stupid Cobras piece of shit. Syke retains the lead. Just. See, Shrews is getting all Bertie big bollocks because he's had a podium recently. How many podiums did you have last season? I forget. Was it 0?
Oh, AJ Cazzola touched.
Oh, Apex 3-second penalty. AJ has just about got the move done, I think, on Carzola there. Side by side, they're coming through bollock 1. AJ is just about got him covered off.
Squeeze.
And Apex and to the not to the max, to fucking Skillen are really, really close again.
Oh yeah, Tiara Williams
Let's jump on board with that.
right up the chuff.
Up the what now?
The chuff.
Up the chuff. Doing a bit of chutney ferreting. Well, here comes Williams on Skill. Oh, it's made contact. It's made contact.
Oh, he touched!
Yeah,
Send him off.
Yeah, that's Williams' fault, mate. That is Williams' fault. You got too close. I have to call it as I see it. Yeah, that to my mind was driver error, mate. Whew.
Fair. Skillen's back where he was, and I saw him hit the wall. I reckon that might be a lag issue.
No, it wasn't, mate. It didn't look like it. He's left the session again now, but I don't think that was. Shrews, you really are talking bollocks in the chat tonight. Fucking hell. Honestly, I haven't seen so much bollocks since the last time you posted. What's he done? Has he binned the car?
I think he's rage quit. I think he's retired from session in the pits.
Well, that is not acceptable. But again, we'll talk about that one afterwards.
Yep, that's a rage
Ralph
quit.
and Skillen are going out. Is Skillen back in the lobby? Because I think we're going to have to have a real, I think we're going to have a real talk about Skillen. To be fair, he's great driver, lovely guy, but his connection. It's every race. This happens every single race.
It is. His car's pitting anyway.
All right, Fingers is
try and
still
send him an invite.
all over the back of Syke. We have got 2 laps to go after this one. Unique Shots picks up a 3-second penalty. Absolutely, Rich. You tell him.
Oh, Cazzola, AJ at it again.
Right, Robbo is in 3rd at the moment, Cookie Chip 4th, Towley in 5th, Kai in 6th place, AJ in 7th, Carzola 8th, Johnny B 9th, Apex in 10th. Those are your point scorers.
Jesus Christ, we're on the penultimate lap.
Back on board of Bingers, who is close again to Syke. Syke's had to go defensive on the inside up to turn 3. This is where Bingers' chance for a switch back. He's got a good drive out of there. This could be it, mate. This could be it for the lead.
I'm on board.
Bingers needs to draft him now. He needs to draft him and then... Oh, I think Syke might just have enough speed to cover this one. All depends on...
Break early, Bingers. Oh,
good defensive line.
Did it really well.
Good defensive line from Syke. Yeah, that was good driving. Good driving from Syke.
Right, save ERS now, Bingers. Save ERS. Come on. What a battle these two have had all race.
Shrews are a legend. I love you. I love you to bits, man. Even if you do talk bollocks, thank you for the 10 bits, my man. Much appreciated. And again, thank you for another 10 bits as well. You're a legend. He's bribing me. I swear to God, Ron, the guy's bribing me.
I haven't seen nothing here.
Right, it's the final lap. Wow. Right, Bingers.
It is.
Can
There we
he
go. Bingers
do
again.
it? Do or die. Oh, Bing's had a look there. But Syke's got the racing line. Oh, Syke's gone wide.
Syke's gone wide.
Syke's gone wide. And does he have to give the? No, he was in front. But Bingers has got it now.
I don't
surely.
think he did.
No. He was the car in front. Is that the mistake that's going to cost him? Big lock up from Bingley trying to get that car to slow down. I have no idea on the penalties, guys. I'm not going to look at the penalties. This is purely on-track racing.
Never look at that.
Bingley might have just
Zolo's just literally shot down the outside of AJ. Great move.
I didn't catch that. I'm just watching this battle with Bingers at the moment, and Syke.
It's okay.
It's just
you need to.
Bingers just absolute, just incessant pressure on Syke all the race, and finally forced the error. Bingley comes round the final corner. Does he get a good exit? Yes, he does. He takes victory in Austria. Does he get it? Yes, he's got the win.
Yes, he does.
He
Bingley
gets the win. Bingley wins. Syke Zaney second.
AJ.
Oh,
this is
man.
Brilliant. They're side by side.
I think Carzola, Robbo's going to cross the line in third place. Robbo takes the final podium spot. Cookie takes fourth. Kai is all over the back of Towley as well. Okay, yeah, it's as you were. Kai takes fourth on penalty count back. Towley in fifth. Cookie Chip sixth. Cookie drops all the way back down to sixth. Carzola seventh. AJ eighth. Johnny B.
What?
With his glitch gearbox. Comes across the line in ninth. And JDP Apex wins the battle of the minor cars. I mean that in the nicest possible way. Ralph 11th, Apex 12th, to the Max finishes in 13th, just back across the line now. Solid drive from Unique Shots as well in 14th, and he gets the jump onto the Max on penalty count back. We've got Jimmo.
24 laps on the
Jimmo
medium,
14th,
so
yeah.
not bad.
To the Max 15th, Sniper in 16th, and we're just waiting for Skillens AI car. Fucking hell. Syke led from start to...
He actually finished
well,
the
Syke
race.
led from basically turn 1 until 4 corners from the end.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, and it stemmed from running wide into turn.
It was just
turn 3, really. It was just the
incessant pressure that Bigley put him under all race. And as Big Hairy Jock, our resident statistician, has just pointed out, he is the second driver in RRF1. I think it's in Division 1 to have 3 wins on the bounce. Wow. What a race. Do you want to invite these guys in? Because I need to take a breath. These guys need to do some talking. But I'll just give you the rundown, ladies and gentlemen. What a race that was. Bigley takes the wing for Racing Point. Syke Zaney, second place. What a great drive by the pair of them. Robbo, solid drive, great points for Team Alpha Male in third. Another fourth place. 2 consecutive fourth places there for Kai Pollitt. Good drive there from Kai. Towley in 5th. Cookie Chip in 6th. Carzola 7th. AJ 8th. Johnny B 9th. Discreetly 10th. Those were your point scorers. Ralph 11th. JDP Apex 12th. Unique Shots 13th. Hair Squiffy 14th. Jimmo 15th. To the Max 16th. Skillen 17th. Sniper 18th. And DNS for TR Williams and Sneaky. Wow. What a race. I'm absolutely...
Everyone's in party.
Knackered. Right, okie dokie. Just give me 2 seconds. I just want to put the... there we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the party guys, the race guys in the party. Bingers, you've done it again, mate. A superb win. Incessant pressure on the guy in front, and it finally paid off in the last lap. How do you feel, dude?
I guess it went pretty well. I know. Well, I like this track thing. Fair enough, everybody does, kind of thing. I knew it was going to be a DRS train, to be honest, because it's so easy to stay behind another car or keep inside 1 second. So I was just saving the ERS. Just like probably knew what I was doing all that time. Staying behind him, conserving the tyres, and then obviously at the end, I went for it. Tried to be careful with the penalties. I got one which I shouldn't have thought I got when I entered the pits, but that happened. But apart from that, it was a good race.
Well, it was epic, and I'm lost for words, so I'm actually going to, for once, I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to hand it over to Rawa. But I also think as well, I need to check this. I think you might have got fastest lap of the race as well, but I'm going to check the timing screens because we had a glitch.
No, I didn't.
Oh, we had a glitch because it said that Skillen did with a 48.562 because he had a lag car. We think it might have been you. We'll go back and check. But I'll just hand you over to Rawa to give. Rawa's going to ask you some very probing and thought-provoking questions, I'm sure.
Alright, Bingers, absolutely congratulations, man. You did such a brilliant job. Obviously, it looked like you had the pace in qualifying, and to take this. Well, in both the wet and the dry to take this pretty easy. But obviously, battling with Syke throughout the whole race. I don't think you two were ever separated by more than a second. It was just absolutely brilliant to watch. And I've just got to congratulate you, mate. Absolutely amazing drive. I think Beer's pretty much asked all the questions I could possibly do. I just want to say congratulations. It was a pleasure to watch. Nice, clean battle. And yeah, you must be absolutely overjoyed with 3 wins on the bounce now.
I mean, it's not going bad. That's how the season should have started.
Are you thinking about championship?
I'm driving good now. It's still a bit to catch up. If I keep on doing this, then I'll be catching up, but there's still a long way to go.
Always is, especially as we start reaching the halfway point as well. I'll pass you back over to Beer. If you any final words?
Not a lot from me, but what an epic race that was. All three of you. In fact, everybody deserves pats on the back. So it was racing up and down the order. Absolutely stunning. Quick thoughts on next week. The Home Grand Prix, Silverstone. Bingers, can you make it for?
Can't wait. Love the track.
Good man. That's what I like to hear. Okay, thanks, mate. Congratulations on the 25 points. All right, we're going to move on to the second place man now. Is he going to bite my head off? Has he got steam coming out of his ears? Or will he settle for 18 points? Syke, tell us all about it.
I maybe should have picked the lap later. My front went completely off at the end. I knew going into the race that it was going to be a slipstream fest, and then I think when Charlie and Cookie were battling, me and Bingley managed to break away, and then on the first couple of laps on the softs I tried to make a second, but he was just in, so then I gave up and just let him follow me around, and then I picked up a sloppy penalty, which was like 1 lap hits a warning, 1 lap it isn't type of thing. But in the end of the day, I'm not too fussed. I'm on the podium again after a couple of races off it, so all in all pretty decent.
Can I ask you a question now? You can. You don't have to answer it if you don't want to, but was it pressure from Bings that caused you to make that slight mistake on the last lap? Was it something
No,
else?
I'd been making them kind of mistakes at that corner most of the race. I was braking a bit earlier than Bingley because the way I had my brake pressure set up, it was either you brake too early, go over the curb, or brake too late and miss the apex. So it was very touch and go most of the laps. But as the sauce went on, I just lost tyre performance and kind of missed the corner.
Okay.
I think I broke slightly on the curve, which was the lockout.
Alright, so you got a little bit quiet there, but yeah, I got pretty much most of that. But still 18
Oh,
points.
yeah.
Yeah, still 18
Basically,
points.
tyres went off.
Tyres went off,
And,
right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Congratulations on the 18 points, dude. I'm actually trying to multitask, and when you're an old fart like me, it's not easy. So I'm going to hand you over now very quickly to Rara to see if Rara would like to add anything.
I just want to say, Syke, that commiserations here, and then you pretty much led the whole race right up until the final lap. As you said, your tyres went off, the pressure was there, but you've got to look at it this way: you've still managed to outscore Robbo, so you've brought the gap down by a bit. I mean, you have to take the small wins if you don't take the big win. So. Like I say, how are you thinking of Britain now? Are you looking around there?
It's a fun track this year, so hopefully it doesn't rain in qualifying, so we have some fun through Stowe being flat out and everything. But yeah, I should be competitive there. I did loads of laps before the performance update, so hopefully the same pace carries over to the faster cars.
Alright, that's all I've got to say, Beer.
Alright, congratulations, mate. Anyway, 18 points in the bag. Now, move on to third place. Robbo, he seems to be doing this a lot recently. Just sneaking into the podiums and getting the big points. Well done, mate. And tell us all about your race.
Well, I had a really bad start. I think I dropped down to 7th after I went really deep, went wide, and I lost a couple of positions. And then I just picked off one by one and managed to catch up to the Towley Cookie battle, which was fun. Don't know if you caught it on the stream, but it was quite good. Obviously, I know you guys are watching Syke and Bingley, but it's just about now for last podium spots really now, unless they make a mistake, which is I'm fine with. I'll be the last person to go. You know, oh, there's like 2 people winning all the time. Trust me, I'll be last. But picking up third place is good again. Pretty chilled about it.
Well, the thing is,
I'm quite happy.
Well, sorry, just to interrupt you. The consistency is the key thing, Robert, because you're still consistently scoring podiums. Now, either these two guys start making mistakes or whatever, and you just slip down there and take the championship. I mean, we're about halfway through now, but you're pretty much neck and neck with Sykes, a few points in it, not a huge gap. So you know, I still think you win every chance of still not only winning races but winning the championship. And talking about forthcoming races, we've got Britain coming up next week. What are your thoughts on Britain?
I used to love it. I mean, I used to be really good at it, but now obviously it's just. Well, to be fair, I haven't really gone around it in a while, so I can tell you. But I like Britain anyway. But I know these guys are going to be just on another level, so I'll do my best to try and finish in my favourite place or third place.
All right, well,
hopefully make it fourth in a week in a row.
Good luck next week. Yeah, I'm just going to. Right, is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, just one thing. Did you guys play team orders again, or did Cookie make a mistake in order to get you through? Because you three were battling for quite a long time.
Well, I think when Tally went into the back of me by accident, it kind of opened things up really, and I knew Cookie had quite a bit of penalties, and I know I only had like one, and when I was catching him, I let him have the undercut on me. That's why I let him pit before me, even though I was the lead car, because I went an extra like lap or 2 laps afterwards, and then I just closed him down. Got past like the likes of Cazorla and Kyan, and then just hunted him down. And he kind of
passed them like a knife through butter.
He let me past, yes, but there's no point putting a fight against someone who has 15 seconds on him anyway. I think he was just trying to hold him to my DRS to try and hopefully gain maybe a place by staying with my pace kind of thing. But another good points for Alpha again, so it's not too bad.
Team Alpha,
why you guys are dominating the championship.
Well, it helps to have a teammate that turns up every week, so. But no,
yeah, that's just a great drive, mate, and the consistency continues. You know, you're scoring the big points even though you're not getting the wins, and it's helping you in the championship.
Thank you.
Well, that concludes the interviews, ladies and gents. What an absolutely thrilling race we've had. What a race weekend we've had at Austria. Possibly the best one of the season so far for Wheel of World action. I want to give a shout out. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the guys in Division 1 tonight, because up and down the field, wheel to wheel racing, and it was for the pretty much the most part 95% clean as a whistle. It was incredible. Watch the stream back, ladies and gents. It's on demand. As soon as I click the go offline button, it'll be up, ready to go. Watch it back because it's an epic. Fucking unbelievable. What a race. Right, moving on. We have track trials on Tuesday. I will not be streaming, ladies and gents, this Tuesday. I've got a really busy day. I'm not going to have time to get on the Xbox. I won't be home till about 10 o'clock. So I will be back with you, Beer.tv, Wednesday night for the RRF1 Performance League. And then, of course, we have Thursday night. Now, I have no idea who's streaming Thursday because Poz is supposed to be in Corfu on holiday.
I think I am.
You are? Oh, that's good, because I wasn't sure, because I don't know where Poz is going to be. He could be in Crawley, he could be still in Gatwick, he could be in Corfu, because Thomas Cook are going belly up. We don't know where he's going to be. He could be on Mars, for all I know.
Or he could be in the middle of the sea with his plane.
Yeah, he could just be at home.
Or he could be driving the plane himself.
Oh, God almighty, God help us. But yeah, so Sykes going to be streaming on Thursday, so I'm not sure. What is your Twitch ID? Is it Sykes Zaney, is it?
Yeah, just Sykes Zaney.
Right. Guys, if you're not already following Sykes Zaney, search him on Twitch, follow him, and join us on Thursday night for the RRF1 Thursday League. And then I'll be back Friday, of course, Beer.tv for the Division 2 race, and then Sunday, Beer.tv Division 1. Silverstone, it's going to be the race of the season. Can it beat Austria? Yes, it can. It's going to be a belter. But for me and all the guys in RF1, it's good night for now.